we're on to time, and this series will have two videos, one on the general time and then one on time zones. So I'm going to give you a little bit more history as well as we are going along. I'm going to start with the standard unit of time, which is seconds, and then from seconds we are going to minutes and then to hours. In these, we know that, okay, just before I get there, from hours, we're then going to go to days, we're going to go to weeks, and we go to months. And we go to years. Okay, when I go from months, or from seconds to minutes, there is 60 seconds and 60 minutes in an hour. This units of 60 comes from a very long time ago. The ancient Babylonians came up with this, and it was probably to do with the stars and the way that the stars moved through a year, etc. From hours to days, we get 24. So there's 24 hours in a day. The 24 hours in a day came from the ancient Egyptians that said that there's 12 hours of day, 12 hours of night. So this also comes way back. These times we get from the rotation of the Earth. So it takes the Earth approximately 24 hours to revolve once again around its own axis. From days to weeks, there's 7 days in a week. From weeks to months is pretty hard, so we're not going to have anything between weeks and months because every month's got different weeks. But between weeks, and I'm just going to circle this because we're not going to use it. Right, we're going to say there is 52 weeks in a year and there's 12 months in a year. So we can't put weeks to months. What we're going to do now, again, this is the same as our other units. If I go from the bigger one to the smaller one, there's always more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by that unit. So going this direction, I'm going to times by 12. From there to there, I'm going to multiply by 52. From there to there, I'm going to multiply by 7. If I have 1 day, I've got 24 hours. 1 hour, I've got 60 minutes. 1 minute, I've got 60 seconds. So in that way, I multiply. In this direction, I divide, 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 divide by 7. From weeks to months, I divide, and from months to years, I divide. So we never go from, we can only go to months once we have years. We can't go to months from this side or that side at all. Now, what we need to know is the following. We need to know that there are quite a few things, because we have a number of hours in a day, and a clock only have 12 digits, we need to know that it goes around there twice. So if I have a clock, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My hour hand will go around twice. So to know that 12 hours during the day sometimes and 12 hours during the night. What I need to know is then that I have a 24-hour system. With the 24-hour system, I have an AM and a PM. So what is AM, what is PM? So AM and PM comes from Latin words, and that means ante, meridian, meridian, which actually means ante, before noon, and PM is post meridian, or meridian, which means it's after, posts after midday. This is ante, is before midday. Another way that people can remember this is to say AM is after midnight and PM is before midnight. Okay, so one of those two, as long as you know AM is in the morning, PM is in the afternoon. There are two ways to actually give time, and that is the 24-hour system. So we can either use AM and PM, or we can use another way that is called the 24-hour time. With 24-hour time, we're gonna change something. For example, we will say that let's say 10:30 AM will be 1030. Just 9:30 AM, there's always 4 digits, so it will be 0930. 0930. If I go past PM, it will be whatever the number is. So let's say 3:30 PM in the afternoon, just after school finished, 3:30 PM. You add 12 to that, which gives us 1:50:30. So that is then 24-hour time. 24-hour time, and this is just normal AM PM time. Please look at the examples or of these conversions and how to change between dates.